Okay, so I wanted to hop on here real quick and talk to you guys about some of the lip and cheek shades that Seint had released back in July as part of their annual customer appreciation party. I've been meaning to come on here and talk about them a little bit for basically since they're released, but July was a bit of a whirlwind for me, and this is honestly the first chance I'm really having to do it. So I'm just gonna share a couple of things with you really quick, mainly because these are all limited edition shades, and I wanna make sure that if they are something that you're interested in, you have a little bit of information about them, and that way you can hopefully grab some of them while they're available. Okay, so the first one I wanna tell you guys about is this one. It's called Ibiza. I didn't realize this shade was gonna be limited edition. I saw that this morning and I grabbed like 5 more of them because I actually really love this color. So I love the color. So it's more of like a soft nude pink, but it has kind of some purpley mauve type undertones to it. Let me just show you what it looks like on. So that just kind of gives you an idea of this color. But I really, really like this one because, like I said, it's more of a nude, but I feel like it's a very flattering, very classic, perfect for like an everyday shade. So the other thing I really like about this shade is the texture. I don't know what it is about it, but it just feels so much softer and silkier and smoother than really any of the other shades I feel like that I've tried. And they all feel like totally fine or good or whatever on your lips, but this one just has more of like a luxurious silky feel to it. I can't really explain it, but it just feels really nice on your lips. But let me hurry and just show you a quick swatch of this color just so you can get an idea of it again. But I really, really love the shade, and again, it's listed on the site as being limited edition, so I strongly recommend you grab it because I don't think you'll regret it. In fact, I know you won't regret it. Now, they also released 4 other lip and cheek shades. They're part of their Fruit Punch collection. The collection actually sold out real fast, but you can still get each of these colors as singles. So you can still technically get the Fruit Punch collection. Now, when they released them, they kind of compared them to lip smackers. And if you smell them, they each smell like the fruit that they're named after. So pineapple, tangerine, cherry, and watermelon. They smell amazing. Now, it's been a really long time since I have used lip smackers, but when they first released them and were comparing them to lip smackers, I kind of envisioned them to be shades that maybe had a little bit of pigment to them, but were mainly just like a chapstick sort of thing. But these actually pack quite a bit of pigment. I was very pleasantly surprised. Okay, so let me take off Ibiza so I can show you what like watermelon looks like on. So like I mentioned, it is more pigmented than you'd think, but the nice thing about it is if you wanna go in with a softer pigment, you can kind of just tap the color on just to add a really pink, like flush of color to your lips and not have it be too overwhelming. But you can also go on a lot darker. And you can get a much more pigmented version of the shade as well. So definitely a buildable coverage when it comes to these shades. So this one that I tried on here is the watermelon. They also have one that's called cherry. I feel like these are the ones that are the most universal and can work on, you know, any skin tone, any skin color. And again, they both have buildable coverage, so you can go a lot lighter with them or you can be more bold like I've done here. But both of them are super, super pretty colors and they smell, again, amazing. Now, they have 2 other shades, both of which also smell amazing. This one's tangerine, this one's pineapple. So tangerine, I feel like, is perfect for people who have warmer skin tones and who tend to gravitate towards colors with oranges and corals in them. Now, pineapple, on the other hand, is a little trickier. I feel like this one has to be worn a certain way, and I definitely think it works better with certain skin tones. So for me personally, when I put this on, it looks very yellow and it's not flattering on me. It just makes me look a little bit sick. But I have seen other people that have like more tan complexions that look stunning stunning in it. So again, it's kind of an individual thing. I have definitely seen people use both pineapple and tangerine as like a toner, bronzer type effect on their skin. And again, it looks fantastic, but it is a little bit more individualized. I wouldn't say they're for everyone. I have also seen people use this to add some extra warmth to colors that maybe were a little bit on the cooler side. So there's definitely some use that you can get out of pineapple. For me personally, it's probably not going to be a shade I use very often or at all. But to be fair, I also haven't had a lot of chance to experiment with it and play with it, which I do plan to do a little bit more. So I wouldn't rule this color out. I wouldn't say it's like a top fave of mine, at least not for people with skin tone like myself. But I do think it has potential, and I have definitely seen it look fantastic on some people. Okay, and then just real quick, here are the swatches. I ran out of room down here, so I put pineapple up here at the top, but this one's Ibiza. That's the one I showed you at the beginning. This one is cherry, this one is watermelon, and this one is tangerine. And again, all of these shades are limited edition, so if you are interested in grabbing them, don't sit on it, don't wait. The collection sold out super fast, and I'm thinking the singles are not far behind. And in fact, watermelon actually was sold out last week, and when I checked this morning, it is back in stock, but it is low stock on the site. So if you are interested in getting the color that I'm wearing here on my lips, you need to grab it right away because it's not gonna last very long. So I will go ahead and I will link all of these shades. And then if you are interested in trying out the makeup that I use, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna link my color match form here, fill it out, and I can help customize a palette for you to help you get started with this one compact makeup that I use. And then I'm also gonna link some information about the artist program. So that's something that you have been interested in or want to learn a little bit more about. Take a look at this link, and then if you decide this is something that you would like to dive into, I would love to mentor you here in Seint.